Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Cross-watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. So we're going to be starting with Aries. What did it say? All right. Virgos are dealing with an Aries spirit. Give me a card for the Aries. What is the Aries' energy? What's the strongest energy here today? What are we getting stuck on? Number 10, it says pay attention to the signs. Okay. Give me a clear message. What is the Aries' energy? Okay. We have a number 19, so still boiling down to a number 10 here, okay? And it says temptation. Show me more. What's the energy going forward? I mean, not going forward. What's the energy for Virgo? Virgo, your energy is the number 12, and it says victim consciousness. Now, this isn't okay. This isn't going to be for everyone, right? But there's an energy here where there could be an Aries here that may be projecting some sort of energy onto you here, Virgos, right? And I don't know if it's to get you in your head here, right? Now, I feel like with this card, with me seeing that red flag in the background, and also the card that came out with pay attention. What did it say? Pay attention to the signs. Number 9, number 10. And then see, before that, I saw alchemy. Yeah. So with this energy here, some of you, right, if you know that you're feeling like this and you feel like, hey, but why am I feeling like this? This is not my energy. It could be, like I said, this Aries projecting something here on you. All right. Show me more, though. I'm seeing the card entrapment as well. And you'll see that in the entrapment card, right, the man in the mask, he has like this little wand thing in his hand. So again, I don't know if this has something to do with some sort of spell work or something like that here. But let's see. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What do we have, Spirit? Yeah, main male in the reverse. So we've got this distorted masculine energy. Show me going forward. And I'm noticing that this main male is a number 1, right? And with this energy of temptation here, I don't know if this is like somebody trying to get you to come back towards them. Or I don't know what this is, right? But it feels like to me like something here is over. 10, number 1. You have a number 12, which boils down to a 3, which would give me like this 3 of Wands energy, which is moving forward, you focusing on the future. But I'm also seeing the 3 of Swords. So again, this energy of heartache, grief, depression. Energy going forward. Despair. Number 32. Boils down to a number 5. 5s talk about change. It's like someone here not accepting some sort of change. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries spirit. You have the scythe coming in the reverse. Again, another number 10. Now, in the upright, the scythe talks about danger. It talks about harvest, surgery, a warning. But it's in the reverse. Show me more. Yeah, and then we have the number 33, which could be significant, boils down to a 6, and it's the key. And the key talks about unlocking something. It talks about you following your destiny. It talks about an energy of solution and fulfillment. It's almost giving me like the 9 of Cups energy. So I don't know if this Aries is in some sort of despair energy because you're in the 9 of Cups, or you should be in that energy. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Someone could be seeing the signs 99. Yeah, you got the Clover, which talks about luck, gambling, opportunities, chance, hope. It's like, it just feels like someone wants to make something difficult for you because it isn't. For some of you, this is literally just an energy of somebody wanting to return to you, but... or them wanting things to be difficult for you because things are difficult for them. What's this energy, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What is the main male in the reverse with the scythe in the reverse? You have Aloha Healing. Look at the numbers. So the Aloha Healing is the same number 19 as the Temptation. Still boiling down to a 10. I feel like for some of you, you've already healed from this situation. Now, yes, it could be saying to me, they want to heal things with you. But with all these 10s coming out, is this an energy where it's just too little, too late? Now, it could also say to me with this distorted masculine energy out here that maybe this is someone who needs healing. Ten again at the bottom of the deck. Total eclipse. Powerful energy shift. Give me a card for going forward. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. It's a lot of cards going forward. You've got voodoo back off. You've got intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. And then you have working too hard. Yeah, this is what I was picking up at the beginning. I feel like someone here is projecting something on you. Trying to cause you some sort of distorted view, confusion. Working too hard. This could have been something that they have been doing repetitively. I just need one card for going forward. What is victim consciousness? For some of you, there's something here about this person also raking something up from the past. Maybe talking about your past. As I'm saying, the past. Out comes a number 42, which could be significant, or 24, but it does boil down to a 6. And it says the past returns for a time. It's like this is someone who wanted to show back up. The key here, this is someone who wanted you to let them back in. Something here about some sort of you having some sort of success as well. Yeah, look at that, releasing your power. You healed from some sort of heartache, or maybe you are healing from this. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What is this energy, Spirit? Give me 3 cards. In the root, flipped right in the reverse. In the upright, it would say confessions. It says unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Yeah, but it's in the reverse. You have hopeless. It says sinking, despair. It's twice we've got despair out here now. It says falling apart. And then you have intimacy. It says bonding, sensual, and confiding. And isn't that the energy of like temptation? It's like no matter what this person tries, nothing is working. Now, they could definitely be reminiscing on some sort of, past memories and things like that here. For others of you, it's like that Seven of Cups energy where you're dealing with someone who is delusional. Or they had some sort of wishful thinking. Fantasy at the bottom of the deck. Daydreaming, imagine and fantasize. And exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey and elusive. Dishonest, deception and trickery. Yeah, okay. Give me 3 cards for moving forward. Landing on hopeless, you have commitment. What's the energy here? You have clouded judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it is kind of funny. Like, one more. And you have running. Okay, it says ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. And that landed on confessions. See, for some of you, this may be someone who left you out in the cold. In some way, shape, or form. And maybe they never really explained to you why they left you out in the cold, right? For a lot of you, it's going to be something to do with them choosing some sort of other option. Someone else. What looked more fun. They wanted to live in the fast lane. Spirit saying for some of you, they wanted to live in, I don't know what that means. They wanted to live in the sex lane. Take it how it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, you have ecstasy. Yeah, it says chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. And now they are longing. Why? Because they've had some sort of realization. You've got craving, aching, and wanting. Realization, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Yeah, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Yeah, for some of you, right, it just feels like an energy that you cannot trust at this time. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. Yeah, it's like they're craving your energy with that nourish. But show me more. Virgo's in with an Aries. What's confessions in the reverse? The Star card. That landed on intimacy. What's confessions in the reverse? The 8 of Swords. Some of you, there is something also here about maybe like something to do with like sexual healing. What is the Star card and the 8 of Swords? Yeah, the moon is trying to show itself here. King of Pentacles. What's the 8 of Swords? Because the King of Pentacles can talk about, unless some of you are maybe married to this person here, for some of you, I don't know, maybe they're worried about you being with somebody else here, or maybe something has something to do with your stability. What's the 8 of Swords? The 4 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, exhaustion, someone who is burnt out. It's an energy of stagnation, stress. Oh, I don't know if this Aries maybe needs some sort of professional help. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What's the King of Pentacles? Coming out sideways or almost coming in the reverse is the Death card. And the Death card in the reverse can talk about someone who is maybe finding it difficult to let go of certain patterns or behaviors and things like that. This is like an energy of someone who is struggling, I want to say, to heal. This is a resistance to change. Show me more about the King of Pentacles with the Death in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Something has to do with money. So for some of you, this is why your spirit is saying, hey, don't allow this person to come back towards you. It's like their mindset. It's like the love of money. It's like this person is only looking at material things. Again, something could have something to do with somebody being married and maybe they didn't tell you. 10 of Wands. Yeah, something here is a burden. Something is too heavy. And for some of you, give me one more on that King of Pentacles, because I really feel like for some of you, I don't know if this person is worried about you meeting someone else, but yeah, for some of you, it has something to do with money, your finances, your stability here. There's the Emperor with the Nine of Cups and the Tower. Justice and the Three of Swords. Someone could be going through some sort of a divorce. Or they're just experiencing some sort of a Tower moment. Disruption. What's hopeless? The World card. Yeah, something here is over. For some of you, this person is watching you online. Coming out sideways, there's a blockage. The Chariot. There is no forward movement here. Give me one more. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Who is this King of Cups? Yeah, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Landing on intimacy, you have the Five of Wands. And then coming in the reverse, you have the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Just ignore my stomach. It'd be doing the most. Six of Cups in the reverse talks about someone who is living in the past. Right? There's maybe something here. I don't know if this, like, someone here is holding on to some sort of a grudge. Page of Swords in the reverse talks about a liar, right? So again, this energy of confessions in the reverse. Main male in the reverse. For some of you, this Aries doesn't want you to pay attention to the warnings when it comes to them. It's like they don't want you to necessarily see them for who they really are, what they're really about, or what their intentions are here. The Page of Swords in the reverse can talk about gossip, bad information. Show me more about the intimacy. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this person has emotions for you. Look at this, the Seven of Swords with intimacy. The Nine of Wands. What's intimacy with the Seven of Swords? The Ace of Pentacles. Show me more. And then you have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, and it hit that King of Pentacles. You see, the crazy thing here that I'm picking up here today, right, for those of you that are dealing with an Aries, like I said near the beginning, right, this Aries is giving me an energy of almost like they would do anything for money. For some of you, there is something, if it isn't about them wanting to come towards you because of your stability, right? And they don't care if they have to be intimate with you. They don't care what mask they have to put on, right? To be able to get the outcome that they want in a situation. For others of you, there is something here about how they make their money. There's something sexual here that somebody wasn't being honest about. And it's like sexual favors or whatever here to receive money. The Knight of Wands in the reverse is someone who is very scattered. It can talk about maybe someone who is very angry. Okay, it can talk about an energy of frustrations and things like that. But it's to me also very reckless behavior. Immature. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? The Six of Cups. Something about the past. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Someone could like to sleep with quite young people. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles. Show me more. The Eight of Pentacles. Show me more. Something to do with work. And then you have this Five of Cups. Now, for others of you, this Aries may have been working with somebody or paid somebody, like I said, maybe to project some sort of energy here onto you. But I feel like the Five of Cups has come out because something here didn't work. What is commitment? Queen of Wands. Okay. The Magician. And that Magician landed on intimacy. This is heavy energy here today, yeah. I don't know if this is like somebody wanting to destroy your confidence. I don't know if this is about you being confident and manifesting exactly what it is that you want here with the Magician and the Queen of Wands. It's almost like you are very much excited about having some sort of new beginning, right? That Queen of Wands has that one wand in her hand, which to me is like the Ace of Wands energy. It's like being excited or having some sort of enthusiasm or a zest for new beginnings, going forward, pouring into you. What is this Magician with the Queen of Wands? The Tower. Heavy Aries energy with Scorpio. It's like somebody wanted something to come crashing down for you. Or some of you, this could have been a feminine fire sign. Show me more about the Queen of Wands. Coming out sideways. The Two of Cups. Whether they want to block love coming in. You being in some sort of a partnership. You receiving some sort of commitment. Or having a special connection with somebody. Two of Cups. Show me more about the Queen of Wands. What's the Two of Cups? The Page of Cups. That makes the Three of Cups energy. So yeah, the Page of Cups to me can talk about new love, right? It can talk about maybe someone that somebody has a crush on, or it just talks about maybe someone here is very much, like I said, it's that energy of just kind of being very positive here about new things. What is this? Three of Swords. The Three of Cups with the Three of Swords. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck with the Devil and the Strength card. You're too strong for somebody here. Right? Whether it's talking about physically strong, mentally strong, emotionally balanced. What's the Tower? The Five of Wands. Yes, for someone here, there's a few people involved in a situation, or this is someone, Aries, who wanted to kind of take out the competition. Yeah. Five of Wands with the Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles and a Two of Swords. Yeah. There may be arguments. Like I said, if this person paid someone and they realized that something didn't work, there may be arguments. I always say, hey, listen, I hope you kept your receipt. Hope you can get a refund. What's Clouded Judgment? I'm hearing stupid is as stupid does. You got a Strength card. And coming out sideways is the Page of Wands. And that landed on the World card. It's like, I don't know if someone here wanted to stop someone speaking, especially if you are some sort of a speaker here, or they just wanted to interfere with, I guess, you kind of knowing and seeing that life has a lot more in store for you, or seeing the potential in other things or other people here. What's the Strength card and the Page of Wands? Some of you may, how do you say it, be like someone who inspires people or inspiration to people here. It's like also someone can see your potential. What's the Strength and the Page of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, the Temperance here. Didn't I just say something about you being emotionally strong, physically strong, emotionally balanced here? But with the Strength card and the Temperance coming out, for me, it talks to me heavy about the energy of your ancestors and angels very much around you and protecting you here. This is an energy where Spirit is saying there's a Virgo in here that has a purpose, which is almost like I kind of want to say is, which is why we put that extra protection on them, so that they can fulfill that purpose, because their purpose isn't just about themselves. It's something bigger than them. Going out there with the Star card, healing other people, helping other people to stand in their strength, to know their worth. I'm hearing to find their path. Star card, Temperance out here. Some of you definitely could be Earth Angels or whatever title that you give yourself. Indigo Children, Star Seeds. What's running? Ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. Landed on the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person wanted to run the streets. And for some of my Virgos, you let them. So this Nine of Swords energy now of, oh my God, what have I done? And I really want to go back to the Virgo. It's like, huh? What's the Nine of Swords? Heavy energy of despair out here. Five of Wands. Landed on the Eight of Swords. This could be someone who regrets arguing with you. Again, putting you in that position where you felt like you had to be in competition with people. Making you feel like an option. Making you feel like you wasn't good enough. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. I also see someone who likes to run from their problems. So again, this energy of a lack of accountability. Ten of Wands. Whew, there's some stress going on around this person. This person, this isn't going to be for everyone, but for some of you, this person could even be wanted by people, or people may be looking for this person here. What's the Ten of Wands? It could just be that this situation has just become too much for them mentally, emotionally. The Empress. What's the Ten of Wands and the Empress? This person, the Death card, Scorpio energy. This person could be trying to run from someone they have children with, or they could even, it may have something to do with a mother figure, or they're just stressed out that you have now elevated into this Empress energy, divine feminine energy, right? And the situation is over. You've transformed. You have changed. This is maybe how they are used to seeing you, knowing you. I don't know what your past looks like, Virgo. I don't know the things that you've been through when you was with this person, when they were around you. But whoever they left you as, it feels like you are no longer that person. You may very well now be this person, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Cups. With the Judgment and the Lovers, yeah, it was an unwise choice to play with you. It was an unwise choice to juggle you here, right? Because now it's a missed opportunity. And now it looks like whatever they chose, or whoever they chose over you, oh, they're not interested in that anymore. But it looks like you are protecting, as I like to say, your peace. So let's have a very quick look at, what are we looking at? Is it even worth me looking at love? Okay, let's look. Give me a few cards for love. Guilt. I heard stuck on stupid. You got guilt. It says apology. It says remorseful. And it says ashamed. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Look at this, Virgo, at the bottom of the deck. Dating. It says new love options back on the market with high value. The Empress. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. Yeah, and this person wanted to sneak around. For some of you, or they do have somebody around them. What's the energy of love? Envy. Hater. Spiteful. Jealous. Now, I am hearing Spirit say this could be the other woman. So you have secretive. It says sneaky, mysterious, and it says hiding information. I don't know if at this point, Virgo, you even care. Yeah, with guilty, you have egg on their face. Ashamed, backfired, and got caught. Someone could even be into the same sex. King of Pentacles, King of Cups out here. I did say someone would do anything for money. You have Netflix and chill. It came out. It says sneaking around, friends with benefits. It says spending time with someone else. What's secretive? You have spotlight. It says limelight. It says audience, and it says self-absorbed. So yeah, I feel like this person it's almost like a attention seeking, or if you are in the spotlight, like I said, with this star card out here. I didn't see the Six of Wands, but I did have the World card out here, I believe. Yeah. You know, if some of you are doing something in a spotlight, it kind of, like I said, it feels like an opportunist here. For others of you, the secretive energy could be I feel like they're watching you in secret. That's what I think it is. Yeah, maybe this is someone who liked to party and things like that. I did say something about living in the fast lane, right? Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. And you know the wickedest thing is I'm picking up this energy here where this person has no issues spending money on, I want to say, negative things. But okay, you have message and you have cold shoulder. Let's see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. You have tantric sex. I feel like this person, maybe they are, I don't know, reminisce about you, think about some sort of intimate moments here. But let's see, or they could be laid up with somebody else, maybe somebody toxic. What they don't want the Virgo to know. Looks like it flipped right in the reverse. You have fake friends in the reverse. I feel like there may be something about some sort of friends or something here being exposed, or you got sex shop. Yeah. This could be like the kind of person that would turn around and say to you, and it's sitting on top of the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This would be like the kind of person that say, nah, that's just my friend, you know. And look at him, that two men. Just saying. What's the energy here? Maybe this is someone who swings both ways, because I see red lipstick at the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody likes trans or something like that. You have on temptation, you have running away. Clarify these cards, what they don't want the Virgo to know. What's fake friends? Bad choices. And what's sex shop? See, sex shop is giving me this energy here today where someone here is selling something. I'm hearing online. Selling something online. So it could be like OnlyFans or something like that. I heard something. I heard something about a porn star. Listen, whatever rocks their boat, or whatever did rock their boat, Virgos, I always draw more to the energy of you. Stay focused. Keep going forward. If I saw something come out here where I was like, you know, Virgos, I see something maybe, you know, yeah, maybe you need to forgive this person, you know, hear them out. For some of you, I even maybe see that you could, you know, maybe take them back and things would work out. I don't see that here today. What is sex shop? Yeah, look at the image at the bottom of the deck, like somebody pulling a condom out their bag. It's like you got anger management and you got depression. I'm telling you, this is someone who needs help. Knowing they fucked up. What is sex shop? A bugaboo. Maybe they only chose another person here just for sexual and lustful reasons. I don't like it. What's running away? Insecure. What's sex shop and bugaboo? Investigating. I don't know if this person is in trouble with the law. Yeah, situation's about to explode. It says shit's about to pop off, up in flames. One more. Yeah, I hope nothing doesn't have anything to do with like underage people or anything like that. Bank failure. Investigating. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like, do you know what this makes me feel like as well? It's like someone having money and can't explain where they get it from. All right, moving on, because I just work here. I know nothing. I know nothing. Give me some cards to end out this reading for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. Give me 3 cards, Spirit. What do you have to say about the Aries? How do you want to end it? Show me more. Okay. One more. Thank you. Yeah, this almost flipped out. Landing on the scythe in the reverse. So anyway, the one that wanted to kind of flip over as well, it says you are being shady. It says watch out. It says shit could get ugly. You have you are loved. It says you are here for a reason. It says don't fuck it up. It says, I feel like you really love this person for some of you. I do. I feel like you really cared for this person here. But like I said, I feel like they messed up this situation. This is also giving me some sort of the energy of, for some of you, right? You may have had some sort of contract with this person. But I guess they didn't fulfill their part. You have get over yourself. It says pull your shit together. It says help people. It says give back. It says do good shit for humanity. And then you have, what the hell are you waiting for? It says, get that shit done. It says, if you are waiting for a sign, it says, well, here it fucking is. So like I said, I don't know if this, whatever this Aries is going through is just spirit trying to say to them, hey, listen, you're making wrong choices here, right? Bad choices. You need to kind of get your life together. You need to put your priorities in order. You need to make better choices for yourself. You need to focus on your journey. So it could be that energy where the tower comes down, but spirit may be giving this person another chance to rebuild. But I always say that doesn't mean another chance to rebuild with you. For a lot of you, right, maybe you in this Aries kind of, yes, maybe it was a fated meeting. But maybe you was only meant to go into their life to teach them something, and vice versa. For you to come out in this Empress energy here with the key and things like that, right? I feel like a lot of you have learned your lesson. And now you're moving forward, which is why these new doors will open for you. But let me put the cards away and let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Virgo is dealing with a Sagittarius. Cross watcher, feel free to flip the roles, okay? But Spirit, what do we have here? What's the strongest energy from the Virgos that are dealing with a Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can I get a card for the Sagittarius? What's the energy for the Sag? Thank you. And give me a card for going forward for my Virgos. I keep saying going forward. Give me a card for Virgo's energy. Maybe that's what you're doing in this situation as well, going forward. And it's interesting because I started Sagittarius at dead on 37 minutes. And 3 and 7 does boil down to a 10. So the card that is coming out for the Sag is number 16, which could be significant, or 61, but it does boil down to a 7. And it says the inner child here. And then going forward, yeah, we have number 21 or 12, but it boils down to a 3, which would give me the 3 of Wands. And it says healing. And the 3 of Wands does talk about you looking to the future, preparing for it, right? 3 of Wands is an energy of being able to see the bigger picture of a situation. But I noticed that it almost looks like her makeup is running around her eyes. So it could be also maybe the 3 of Swords energy where maybe there has been some sort of heartache, pain, or sadness in this situation. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. I don't know with that inner child energy, right? I don't know if this Sagittarius needs some sort of healing when it comes to their inner child. Some of you may feel like maybe a Sagittarius is just immature. But let's see. You have courtship coming out here. And then you have occupation. Show me more, Spirit. What is courtship? I see like a Sagittarius wanting to have like a serious conversation with a Virgo. Yeah, they may even want to offer to take you out or something like that with a bouquet. So the bouquet does talk about pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, and flattery. But the only problem I pick up as well when I do Virgo's in with a Sag, right? Even in the courtship card, you see this woman and you see the man like he's really looking at this woman like he's really serious. But she's kind of got her head turned, almost like, I don't know if she's really listening or if she's really interested. It's like someone really trying here. Give me a card for going forward. Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. And the first one is the mouse. And the mouse is a number 23 or 32, boils down to a 5, which talks about change. So it's like, I don't know if this is someone who really wants a certain situation to change here, okay? I don't know if someone as well feels like they're running out of time for something. But the mouse talks about stress, nerves, depletion. It talks about a thief and disease. But it came out sideways. So this may be what is delaying someone. The energy of fear. And then you also have the key, right? Number 33 boils down to a 6. It's almost like as well, there feels like there's a Sagittarius here who is kind of waiting for something. I don't know if they're waiting for you, a response from you, or I don't know if they're just waiting to see where things are going to go, right? But you have the key. It talks about unlocking answers, destiny, openness, solution, and fulfillment. It's like an energy of anticipation. Now, this ain't going to be for everyone. I see something about either somebody wanting to move in with somebody, or I don't know if this is like offering someone a key to their home or something. But like I said, I don't feel like, it kind of feels like someone doesn't accept something straight away. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. What is courtship and bouquet? This occupation card could be like the 8 of Pentacles here, Virgos, where you just kind of really want to focus on your work and stability. I'm hearing something about some of you, you're not going to entertain this Sagittarius until something improves. So I don't know if it has to do with their work or what they do or how much they put into a situation, but I do see somebody wanting to try. Show me more, Spirit. Yeah, working too hard. Number 40 or the number 4 could be significant. Interesting that we have a number 4 in the courtship, so 44 could be significant. So especially with that inner child out here, maybe some of you just feel like someone is too old to be behaving a certain way or working too hard, and then you have intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. Okay, maybe you feel like someone indulges in something too much. I'm hearing something about somebody being lazy, or maybe you feel like this person allows certain vices to kind of like, you know, put them in that energy where it's like a lack of motivation. Give me a card for going forward. You have invasion, it says boundaries, it says violated, and it says dominancy. Are some of you afraid of a Sagittarius, or are they afraid of you? Also feel like, I don't know if somebody feels like another person is too like bossy or something like that, but I feel like something causes an ending with this number 28. 82, but it boils down to a 10. Ancient wisdom at the bottom of the deck. So again, this doesn't necessarily have to be like a love interest just because courtship is out here. Okay, this could be a family member, a friend, right? A co-worker with occupation out here. There's this energy of somebody, even now or at some point, somebody was saying to themselves, like, someone here is too nosy, or they're too bossy, or they're just, it's like this energy of they won't leave me alone. But I feel like someone was only trying to help someone here. Yeah, it's like encourage somebody to do something or something like that here. Show me more. Boundaries. It says no. It says drawing the line, and it says enough. You have a divine feminine. It says yin, feminine energy. And then you have realizations. It says epiphanies. It says understandings, and it says awakenings. So maybe someone now is kind of getting what somebody was trying to say to them or show them, or... But is it too late? You have rejection. Yeah, I just said, is it too late? You have abandonment. It says dismissed, and it says irrational fear. So maybe that's why we have the mouse out here. Okay. So we got divine feminine and divine masculine out here. But the divine masculine landed on intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. Somebody doing too much of something. Someone could be dealing with a child, with the mother and father energy out here. But let's see. Give me one more. Landing on divine feminine, you have hoping. It says expecting, it says faith, and it says manifesting. And distracted, sidetrack, change, and delays. There may be something here about a parent trying to talk to their child about a relationship that they're in. But show me more. Yeah, something could be about a marriage. Maybe you live with this person. 4 wands with a 7 of swords. What is boundaries? You have the 3 of pentacles. You have the 5 of cups. Show me more. Yeah, and it came out, the 4 of wands. So the 3 of pentacles talks about teamwork, collaboration. Again, you know, energy of trying to get somebody on some sort of a path. You know, what is your goals? You know, what is your aim in life? But again, someone here could have been trying to build something with someone or married to them or whatever here in a relationship, home, whatever. But it's like there could be a third party in this situation. The 5 of cups talks about someone who is crying over spilt milk. This talks about someone who needs to accept something. 4 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Missed opportunity. Why? Did somebody juggle this situation? Could they just not make up their mind? Was you tired of going round and round in a circle with this person? What's realizations? Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. You have the World card, and then you have the King of Cups. What's the World and the King of Cups? The Judgment. So there's that energy of realization and someone having some sort of an awakening here, seeing something from a different perspective. But it kind of feels like it's only after the math, right? With the World card out here. It kind of gives that energy of you don't know what you got until it's gone. So heavy energy as well about forgiveness. Again, maybe you needing to forgive this person. Maybe them needing to forgive themselves. It's just that energy of learn from your mistakes. What's divine feminine? 6 of cups in the reverse. Landed on the 4 of wands. So this is leaving the past. And I was just talking about forgiving. It's almost like a certain situation may have lost its spark. This is also an energy of leaving home. So again, I don't know if you've asked somebody to leave your house or something like that. I'm hearing something about somebody just wanting someone to take more responsibilities. What is the 6 of cups in the reverse? Divine feminine coming out with divine feminine. Maybe you're the one that got up and left. What's the 6 of cups in the reverse with the Empress coming out almost sideways? You've got the 3 of wands. Yeah, somebody here is focusing on the future. Someone here is moving forward. Heavy energy of that. So what is rejection? Just ignore my stomach. What is rejection? The 10 of Wands. Yeah. This is dropping a burden. This is something has become too difficult. It's like, you know what? I gotta let something go. It's too much. What is the 10 of Wands? Landing right on the Divine Feminine is the Emperor. And then what is this? The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. But the Emperor is in the upright. Give me one on that Emperor energy. The 10 of Swords coming out sideways. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like the blockage here is that this can talk about, you know, the icing on the cake. This can talk about there's too much water under the bridge here. This can talk about I can't keep going through the same thing over and over and over again. Right? I need to heal. I can't keep being put in an emotional, depressing place about this situation. You may have given this person time or chance after chance to change, but give me one more on the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know if someone had some sort of addictions here with that Devil and then this distorted energy out here. 10 of Swords is a 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles talks about looking at your investments. So what is the Divine Masculine here? So you got the Empress out here twice. You got Divine Masculine out here twice. So I do feel like for some of you, right, when this, if this is a relationship, that this, you know, is your counterpart. Coming out sideways is the 10 of Pentacles. Show me more. Virgo's in with a Sag spirit. Thank you. 10 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. And what's coming in the reverse? The Justice. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is really giving me somebody wanting to salvage something, okay? Or realizing where their happiness was, where their stability here was. Or that is what you're focusing on here. The Justice in the reverse, it talks to me. I think I'm picking up heavy, like, divorce energy. But it can just talk about a lack of accountability. This is an energy of guilt and dishonesty here. And maybe this is this person's karma. To lose this situation. What is hoping? Expecting, faith and manifesting. You have the 4 of Pentacles. It landed on realizations. This is someone who maybe for some of you is not going to let this situation go easily. What's the 4 of Pentacles? Now, also pick up this energy where someone here may have got really tired of like financially supporting someone. What's the 4 of Pentacles? The 7 of Pentacles is back out here. And what's the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles? You have the King of Pentacles. So there's that kind of a husband energy for some of you. Yes, it kind of feels like that energy of I'm here and fix up, look sharp. Yeah, I just feel like that's just an energy of somebody, like I said, trying to put their priorities in order here. Wanting to kind of show up for someone. Look at that, 9 of Cups with the Lovers. Yeah, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords, the Hierophant and the Sun card. It's like separation had to happen for someone to realize something. But moving on. So, what is the energy in love? Energy and love, Spirit. Message in the reverse. In the upright it says communication, conversation, and it says expressing feelings. It's in the reverse. So is that why they're coming out maybe as the King of Cups? Is this someone who finds it difficult to express themselves? You have envy. It says hater. It says spiteful. And it says jealous. You have spiritual attack. It says karma. It says divine intervention. And it says facing their demons. What's the message in the reverse? They're playing a really old song. Who even sings this? Who sings that? I'm hearing the bit where they say, does it say where do broken hearts go? Do they find their way home? Back to a love that we once shared? And if somebody loves you, will they... Oh, can't remember the words, but I think that's the song I'm hearing. What is this? Double life, Lord. All right, what's the message in the reverse? Mind games. It says, didn't I say that? It landed right on the inner child. And it says immature, testing you and analyzing you. So this is like that energy where someone here was playing checkers, but it was really a game of chess. What's envy? You have egg on their face. It says ashamed. It says backfired. And it says got caught. And what's spiritual attack? Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, and hiding information. It feels like someone's conscience is eating away at them. I don't know. Someone could be in jail. I wasn't really picking that energy up, but they could be. It says rock bottom. It says karma, jail, legal issues, and it says life falling apart. And then you have the energy of contemplation. It could have something to do with a third party, desire. And then with the contemplation, it says unsure choices and decisions. Yeah. And you see, I just parted it on conflict resolution. But I also saw love affair, secrecy, third party, hooking up STD. Compromising, it says make amends, and it says positive outcome. I feel like this is what this person wants. So let's see what they don't want you to know. What do we have? Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Thank you, Spirit. A situation's about to explode. It says shit's about to pop off. It says up in flames. You have insecure coming out here. You have emotional intelligence. Show me more what they don't want you to know. Fulfilling a fantasy. What's insecure? Okay. So you have coming out, it says trash, it says throwing away, it says getting rid of, and it says tossing out. Okay, so I don't know if someone here is insecure about they may be just insecure about you letting them go, or the way you let them go, or the way you're showing up in almost like you don't care, or you just want to focus on yourself here. What is emotional intelligence? You have a hater. So that could just be saying to me that they just kind of like are a little bit jealous, or, you know, they feel some type of way about how you handle things. Yeah, but I feel like you're tired of the drama here. So, energy going forward. Give me some cards for the Sagittarius. You have you're the shit, and it says don't forget it. Energy going forward. You have, it landed on a situation is about to explode. It says it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. It says get your head out of your arse pronto. And then you have fuck, shit's about to get real. And it says, fuck. It says you need your people around you. All right. So that is what I have picked up for my Virgos dealing with a Sag. Let us move on to Leo. Okay. Virgos dealing with a Leo. Cross watcher, feel free to flip the roles, okay? For Spirit, what's the strongest energy here for my Virgos that are dealing with a Leo? Give me a card for the Leo. I don't know, has there been some sort of violence here? Give me a card for the Leo. What's the strongest energy here? Hole in the soul. Number 36 or 63 boils down to a 9, which would give me the wounded warrior energy. And even in that wounded warrior right in the picture, you'll see that his head is bandaged. So again, I don't know if there's been some sort of violence in a situation or, but let's see. Someone could have some sort of heart issues. I'm just looking at this red stain right next to it. Almost looks like her heart or her chest. All right, show me more. What's the energy for Virgo? Something could have something to do with a soulmate, with that hole in the soul energy. Okay, 2 cards coming out for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, you do have the Rising Phoenix. Came out again, victim consciousness. With the Wild, okay. Why do I feel like someone was a victim here? I feel like I'm picking up domestic violence. But this does say to me that maybe somebody does escape a situation. Something here may have taken some sort of bravery. Someone could have left a certain situation maybe at night. Or someone is looking for a way out of something. Show me more. Rising Phoenix and self-sabotage. Yeah, and entrapment. Someone is not speaking up in a situation here. Show me more, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. So we have the number 12, 21 boils down to a 3. You also have the number 15 or 51 boils down to a 6. And again, even that energy, right, would boil down to a 9. Something about the wounded warrior. What's the energy here? Show me. Can I get a card for now? Flipping in the reverse is a wealthy man. Okay. Number 13 could be significant. But the number 13 would, to me, it represents the Death card, which talks about endings and new beginnings, but it's in the reverse. And the Death card in the reverse talks about resisting change. It's almost like I'm picking up this energy here where somebody just won't let somebody be free. Show me more. Energy going forward. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Yeah, false person. Number 8 could be significant, or this is a karmic situation. Anytime, as soon as I said 8, it made me think of the infinity sign. It's almost like something just keeps happening or just keeps going round in something, right? And when you think of the infinity sign, it's almost like there is no outlet. It's just like a repetitive thing. Courthouse at the bottom of the deck. A mature woman. Courthouse. Maybe somebody in here, there's something here about legal documents. So I don't know if this is like somebody needing some sort of like restraining order. Let's see. Show me more, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. And this could also be like a masculine that puts on a real good front when maybe out in public, but it would be like a whole different story or scenario behind the scenes. This is not funny, but it's almost like I'm hearing spirit say, it's almost like someone here sleeps with one eye open. That's not a good energy to be in. What's this wealthy man in the reverse? Yeah, house. There could be a gossip going on about this situation, or, you know, the birds talk about anxiety, restlessness. You got the house. And this wealthy man, number 13, boils down to a number 4. Now, the house does talk about home, family, security. It talks about privacy. It does talk about comfort and warmth. Show me going forward. Yeah, the Tower. What's going on this week with Virgo's dealing with Leo? Number 19 could be significant. Boils down to a 10 or 91. Someone could be born in 91. I see a lot of tears in a situation. A lot of crying. Oh, it's making me feel like I hope this doesn't resonate with anyone. But I wouldn't be picking it up if it didn't. So, again, the Tower talks about isolation. Yeah, I don't know, is somebody keeping someone hostage in a home or something? Or somebody feels trapped in a home? Someone here could also feel stuck in a situation, maybe because of their finances. But this talks about isolation, authority, loneliness, the government, and official buildings. So again, going back to that energy where I saw that court, right? I don't know if somebody needs to do something here, but it's easy to say it. Because if someone is so fearful of someone or how they would react and things like that, right, it's difficult for them to take a step to do something about the situation. Yeah, I feel like I want to be careful what I say going forward. All right, show me more. Virgo's dealing with Leo. Now, someone here could just maybe need to get out more, right? I don't know if someone is spending too much time just in the home and maybe need to get out more, but let's see what comes out. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. It's the energy here, Spirit. So you have the number 7. 7s can talk about warnings, and it says time for change. It says to learn something new. It says to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Why? This is still pulling me to this energy where I feel like Spirit is saying, hey, listen, someone, you can get out of this situation. If you can find the time to come and sit and watch tarot reading, then you can find the time to try and find a way out of this situation. But this does talk about being smart about something. What is this? Number 30. Now look at that. 7 and 3 boils down to a 10. Now it says 2 little witches. It says magical space clearing time. All right, this is just getting weirder now, because now I'm seeing a situation where there may be children involved. Give me a card for going forward. Guidance, but where will it lead you? And that is the exact reason why I said I have to be careful what I say from now on. And that was the reason why. Because I don't want to sit up here and say something and then somebody, takes an action and it gets them into problems. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Okay. I don't know if I like this. I don't think I do. But let's see. Let's keep going. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Give me 3 cards for this situation, Spirit. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. And then almost coming out sideways, you have depth. And it says awareness, it says importance, and it says value. Somebody doesn't know their worth. But I do see an energy of someone who does think about leaving a situation. This card is making me think of the light at the end of the tunnel. But it kind of feels like confused about how to get there. How to get there, boundaries. But again, it's difficult. If you're dealing with someone who is physically, verbally, emotionally abusive. So boundaries, it says no, it says drawing the line, it says enough. You have, damn, you have breaking point. I don't like this energy. So anyway, it says limit, it says final straw, and it says overwhelmed. Okay, I don't know, it's flipping all sorts of ways. I feel like it's coming in the reverse. I don't know if I should put it back and let it come out again if it would. But it's twin flames. In the upright, it would say mirroring. It says shared feelings and it says reflection. This may be someone maybe dealing with a false twin. Or something here where the feelings ain't mutual. Give me one more. What would have come out? Give me one on top of twin flames. Resistant, secret, admirer, suppressing, and timid. Yeah. Someone's scared. Look how she's curled up. Telling you, at the bottom of the day, you got escaping. Yeah, it's like breaking some sort of generational curse. Or I don't know if this person put some sort of hex on someone here, right? With this magical space clearing, two little witches. Witchcraft, negative mind. Someone could even be keeping somebody separate from their family and things like that. It's like I almost swear. I almost went to swear. It almost feels like some sort of like somebody keeping someone prisoner or... Man, okay. Let me just finish this reading so I can go because... Yeah, this is the shit I don't like. That part. Oh, look at... See who wanted to show their face real quickly? The Emperor. Controlling. Yeah, Seven of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Someone doesn't know how to get out of something. What's fantasy? What is fantasy? Four of Pentacles. And I was literally looking at this wealthy man in the reverse and thinking to myself, I feel like somebody's holding back money and things like that from someone as well. But that would just be a tactic of control. Well, if I control all the money and I do all of this, then, you know, you have to stay. What choice do you have? It's just some energy of somebody trying to really degrade somebody. What's the Four of Pentacles? Or maybe someone, like I said, they have a lack of finances, so they feel like they can't move forward here. You have the World card. What's the Four of Pentacles and the World card? Someone could be, whoever this is, right? Let's say this is the Leo, right? In that energy. They could be someone who has some really deep seated past issues. Could be even childhood issues. And sometimes when you have people like that haven't healed from things like that, one of their coping mechanisms is to go out there and control another person. Someone who is vulnerable. What's the Four of Pentacles in the world? The Nine of Wands. Wasn't that the energy I've been picking up? I'm trying to figure out if I said it in this reading or if that was for Sag. But the Wounded Warrior, no, I think I said it for this, yeah. When I was saying, isn't the Wounded Warrior like bandaged up and things like that? It's like someone needs to move out of a situation here. 8 of Wands behind him with the Ace of Wands in his hand. But it, like I said, it is sitting on top of the fantasy. Daydreaming. I wish. 9 of Wands is an energy of perseverance and resilience. Don't give up. What's depth? 10 of Swords, Lord. What's the 10 of Swords with depth? 10 of Swords is an energy of betrayal. Again, going back to that energy of when I was picking up that energy of the infinity sign. How many times are you going to let somebody do something? 10 of Swords is an energy of exhaustion. Somebody having a breakdown. This could be a mental breakdown with the swords and the depth. Mental and emotional breakdown. The 3 of Wands, yeah, the 3 of Wands is about seeing the bigger picture of a situation. It talks about traveling, moving, needing to make a choice. Even though it's the 3 of Wands, you see this person is still holding on to one wand, just like the 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands talks about an energy of freedom. Show me more. The 2 of Pentacles. There's that infinity sign. The 2 of Pentacles talks about an energy of juggling. Trying to find balance. But I feel like this is something like, this is on like a daily basis. I'm really broken inside, you know. But I got to put on this kind of brave face. I got to kind of pretend that everything's okay. Give me one on the 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Emotions. And it landed on confusion. What is confusion? Confusion, you have the Tower. What's confusion? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that was the Knight of Pentacles and the Star card. So the Tower is an energy of chaos and destruction. It's an energy of trauma. Heavy, again, I'm telling you, even on the Tower, it uses words like abuse, violence. This Page of Pentacles is giving me this energy because I see the Page of Pentacles about, it's an energy of making a practical decision, but I also see it as almost like starting something new, laying a new foundation, and that would make sense coming after the Tower, right? Tower talks about something crashing down. It's no longer built on a solid foundation. I feel like with the 10 of Swords out here and the energy that I've been picking up, the cracks are clearly seen. But the Tower comes down and it gives you a chance to rebuild, to heal. The Star card talks about having hope and faith. Spirit, show me what is boundaries. You have the 9 of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. It kind of feels like someone has to beg somebody for something, or it's like an energy of bow down to me kind of a thing. So what's this 9 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles? Someone needs help, and it could be financial help. But show me more. 6 of Swords. 66 could be significant. 99 could be significant here. The 6 of Swords is an energy of moving to calmer waters. It's like all somebody thinks about is how they can escape something, someone. This is also making me feel like I'm seeing it different, right, today. Yeah, you have that woman and child in the boat and you see a man is kind of rowing it. But this is also making me feel like somebody really controls somebody, where they go, who they speak to. What's breaking point? Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is all instantly making me feel like somebody is not speaking up for themselves here, right? The Ace of Swords, again, is that energy of someone who has a lack of idea. They have a lack of direction. They have a lack of clarity. It's like somebody feels like they're not able to do something. It talks about an inability. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands. And then you've got the Temperance here. Patience may be needed. What's the Ace of Swords in the reverse? Look at this. You have the Chariot, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Chariot does talk about moving to calmer waters here. It talks about willpower, determination. It talks about you overcoming any blockages. But what's the Eight of Pentacles? Maybe someone's only escape is when they're at work. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Or maybe somebody here is looking for a job or something like that. Show me more. Coming out sideways, okay, is the King of Pentacles and the Temperance. Maybe there is a King of Pentacles energy that could help someone here. Now, this does make the Nine of Pentacles as well. So the Nine of Pentacles does talk about being single and independent and self-sufficient. So like I said, maybe patience is needed. Maybe someone here is doing something about it. You know, even if that is like maybe saving up your money. Like I said, we've got the Four of Pentacles all the way over there. One card for the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment. And the Judgment can talk about an awakening. So maybe there is some sort of solution that is going to come towards someone. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now. With the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Now, you don't have to do it with me, okay? But maybe someone would benefit from a private reading. High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, then we've got the Seven of Swords with the Lovers. King of Cups with the Magician. I feel like with the Queen of Cups, I feel like someone is definitely emotionally manipulative. What's this Twin Flames in the reverse? Six of Cups flipped in the reverse. And that talks about letting go of the past. So maybe someone thought somebody was a twin flame, but actually they could be like a karmic soulmate. This talks about leaving home, cutting people, things, and places out of your life that no longer serve you. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, with the Hermit, someone really needs to do some sort of introspection about a home situation, a marriage, a relationship. What's the Six of Cups in the reverse? Ten of Cups coming out almost sideways. That landed on depth. Like I said, I don't know if children are involved in something here. What's the Ten of Cups? The Ace of Cups. Maybe someone needs to do something for the sake of their children. Confirmation. Oh, Father. As I say, oh, Father. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings, new relationships, right? Self-love. I hope nobody isn't pregnant here. Knight of Swords. Show me more about the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can talk about big, quick, swift changes, right? It can talk about seizing opportunities. And then we have this Queen of Cups out here. Yeah, somebody needs some sort of protection. I keep seeing things like I feel like if someone was to try and leave, I do feel like someone here may be dealing with someone who would chase you or might make them angry. Someone here has some spiteful words as well. Very malicious. Spirit, what is the energy in love? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Look at the picture. Doesn't it look like someone is trapped behind bars? Inferno. It says chaos. It says job loss. And it says everything crumbling. So someone could even take their anger out on someone because they're going through some sort of financial difficulty. But what does it have to do with the other person? I'm hearing punching bag. Spirit, what's the energy in love? You have attraction. It says opposites attract. It says lessons. It says not your usual type. It says different spiritual beliefs. You have spotlight. It says limelight. It says audience. And it says self-absorbed. Yeah, someone likes to be the center of attention. But I feel like it's pride and ego. Or someone could be dealing with someone who is a narcissist. You have message. It says communication, conversation, and it says expressing feelings. Or someone maybe, telling another person, or maybe someone needs to kind of, like I said, speak to someone here. Like support, someone you can trust. Or somebody needs to speak up. I'm noticing this is like a message in a bottle. And when you think of a message in a bottle, right? If someone puts a message in a bottle and they put it out to sea, hoping that somebody would find it. So instead of somebody just waiting around, hoping that somebody picks up on what's going on or how they're feeling, do something about it. Yeah, look at that rock bottom. Look at the jail bars again. Imprisonment. Karma, jail, legal issues, life's falling apart. What's this? Contemplation. It says yes, no, unsure, choices and decisions. Yeah, that's like that Two of Pentacles energy. Should I stay? Should I go? If I go, where am I going to go? If I go, do I have enough to go? If I go, are they going to chase me? What if they catch me? There's a lot of questions here. What's spotlight? Man, if I could make this up. Fighting. And this would be someone who purposely does things to get you out of character. And then you step out of character just a little bit. It gives them an opportunity to pounce on you. To react. Look at his fist. Didn't I say punching bag? You see how his fist is balled up? You see how she looks like she's trying to explain herself? She looks frightened. Intimidation. Trust issues, one-sided and detached. Toxic love at the bottom of the deck. Drama, addictions, love-hate relationship. Yeah, I don't know. Is it because someone's unemployed, broke, fired, living beyond their means, stubborn, bossy, selfish, inflexible? Look at this, man. Controversy and hurting. I'm done. Let's see what they don't want you to know. Well, they don't want you to know. Landed on fantasy. It says get in a room. It says hotel, motel, suit, pleasure, business. Putting on a show. Yeah, we have an actor. Or an actress. Destroyed. Shattered, broken, fucked up. Is this someone who likes to destroy things? Making me mad. You have bank failure. Yeah, told you. Someone broke. You have fulfilling a fantasy coming out again with putting on a show. know if what I want to make of that with hotel, motel, suit, business and pleasure, getting a room. What's destroyed? Bugaboo. Yeah, it's like this person just, it's like an energy of antagonizing somebody here. Spirit, what do you have for going forward? So it says, ask a fucking expert. Get some help. It says, don't rely on your friends or the internet. Okay. It says, listen to a damn professional. Yeah, I did say about legal papers and things like that, right? Restraining order. Get a solicitor. I don't know how easy it is. I don't know who I'm speaking to. You also have stop texting. It says, stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. That's what I was picking up with this as well. It's like someone who would check your phone, check who you message, check who's messaging you. It's too much. It says, spend your time on someone worth it. It says, don't waste your time on ridiculousness. You also have shit is going down with your job. It landed on bank failure. It says, reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. So, that is what I've picked up here today. Very interesting, Virgos in with a Leo. If anything has resonated with you, I do answer, hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I am going to go cleanse my energy and put on some happy music and transmute the hell out of this energy, okay? So guys, stay safe, love and light.